Justin logs in with 15 seconds left for the show to start.
Man's right on time.
What is going on, everybody? We're back. Whether you want us back or not, we are here to talk about all of the stuff. How's everybody doing?
Good.
You know what my best part of the week was? And this is going to sound like, I don't know if it's going to sound cheesy or what, but it was when I was sitting outside of the movie theater in front of one of the posters on the thing, just hanging out with Max. Like, I can't remember the last time you and I just sat and talked. Like, we talked about your dad, we talked about life, we talked about the movies, and it was probably my favorite part of the week. Honestly, I had a good time.
And then I showed up and ruined it.
Ruined everything. I'm touched. That's awesome. I had a great time. Thursday was definitely the highlight of my week. For all, for hanging out with Jason and seeing a super awesome movie. So with and Justin was even there and he didn't ruin it.
I was there. Just okay.
No, it was a good time. I liked hanging out with my buds and watching a good film.
Yeah, Justin was there looking all fancy.
I mean, he was business cash. He was business cash.
Business cash. I had a button-down shirt. I had not been home from work, so you got me working.
Like you were wearing jeans. It's not like I don't feel like he was.
Thankfully, that's a corporate shift. A lot of places are going to where you don't. I used to be dress pants and button-down, and that was miserable.
Yeah. See, jeans upgraded to business casual because like now it's all like either the super tight pants or like sweatpants and pajama pants. So like those are what everyone wants to be wearing. So you wearing jeans, like you took time to dress up today.
That's right. You put pants on. I appreciate that.
But no shoes or socks.
Oh, true.
Because feet.
I got them already. Who needs it?
We took a photo shoot there too, guys. So everybody will see those photos coming out soon. That was a lot of fun. We had a lady laughing. I don't know if you guys saw her as she was walking in the theater when I stuck my head through the cardboard thing.
I don't know if I'd classify that as a photo shoot. We took some selfies at the movie theater.
The props that were set up for children, Jason stuck his head into.
Oh my goodness.
It was a good time.
It was a good time. I just wouldn't classify that time as a photo shoot.
Oh, definitely a photo shoot. We took more than one photo that was a shoot.
I appreciate you moved us in front of every poster that was there. And we're just like, geez. Corralled around the room.
That was good. They had a lot of good stuff in the lobby for us to take pictures next to.
Glad they cordoned that off for you guys.
That's right.
Hey, we that's the celebrity status that we command here.
Oh shoot! Get the Minions cutouts here. The 3 Geeks guys are in. Get the Minions cardboard
I love
cutouts.
that. Yeah.
I would love that. Yeah. So I want to hear about Mike's week, but my uncle got me a jacket for when I'm doing hosting. I sent it to Autumn and Jamie yesterday. I don't know if I sent it to you guys.
Oh, look at you! Yeah. Like that's more of a fancy.
That's classy. Yeah.
Nice.
With a nerd shirt underneath, that'd be good.
Yeah. With my hat, it'll be fantastic. I'll look.
Speaking of that, I have your other hat that looks exactly like the hat you're wearing. I didn't realize you have like a bunch of of the same hat.
No, I ordered this one because I thought it lost the other one.
I found it. No.
It's just a black flat brimmed hat, right? Like that's not.
Yeah, but it's the fact that he has multiples. I have a lot of hats, but none of them are the exact same hat.
Oh, you wait, Justin. I'm ordering one of every color as soon as I get.
Good. I want you to.
Stuff going on.
You should order 2 of every color.
That's it. Because there's like the idea, like in my mind, you just have like a dispenser of all the same colored hat, and it's just like lost one.
He never wears the same one twice. He wears it, he throws it away, he gets a new one.
Oh, who was that with like the T-shirts? Was it Steve Jobs or something? Maybe it was a rapper. I don't know. Either way, it was a lot of fun.
Steve Jobs or a rapper? That's very different.
Well, because Steve Jobs always wore the same clothes.
Oh
right?
no, you didn't know Steve Jobs had bars?
I believe it.
I mean, the top of the apple is the same size as the little cutout of the apple, so that's something. Mike, how was your week? Did you do anything fun? Did you talk to Max on a stoop?
No. My week sucked.
I
I wish I could have talked to somebody on a stoop, but nah, nothing to report. It was a week, and oh boy, was it a week.
And
So
we're glad it's over. Hoping next week doesn't suck as bad.
exactly.
Yeah.
So got nothing.
So we did see Sinners. I don't want to talk about anything that happens remotely outside of the norm for this movie, but I do want to say, like, the Michael B. Jordan was so good. I was doubting, like, I through the movie, just back and forth. I'm like, is he playing both parts? Like, is that the same guy? Like, I know it was the same guy, but he did such a good job that it had me like questioning if it was two actors playing the role, because I just the swagger. I mean, he's playing twins, obviously, but just the uniqueness to each character that he brought to each role was just stunning. Like, this movie works on all of the levels, but I'm always a big fan of just watching actors act, and this movie has all of that. Even Haley Steinfeld, really good in this too.
Yeah, I like her. I've liked her in a bunch of things I've seen her in. I'm a huge Michael B. Jordan fan. I'm a huge Ryan Coogler fan. Delroy Lindo, let's go. Okay. Yeah. No, it's Sinners was a blast. I did not know a whole lot going into it about what the movie was. I had heard that it was From Dusk Till Dawn vibes, and it does give that. So
Yeah.
you know, if like the first half of the movie has almost nothing to do with the second half of the movie.
Yeah.
but I'm interested in seeing both movies though. Like if the first half of the movie, you know, extended on and none of the stuff that, you know, like it doesn't take that left turn, I'm okay with that. And also, if we had started the movie with the left turn stuff going on, I would be okay with that too. So in a way, it's kind of sad because we really only got half of two movies that we wanted to see. but no, it's Sinners is so dope. There's a whole aspect to it that I can't even talk about because I don't want to ruin it for anyone who hasn't seen it and also doesn't know. But it's so good. Mm-hmm. It's so good. Mm-hmm. And everyone involved is just does such a good job. I cannot recommend this movie enough. This is my favorite movie of the year so far.
Yeah, I think
it's up there for sure. I have that one. Yeah, it was really good.
I don't want to get into details of this too because there's parts of this that could be considered a spoiler. But the music in the movie was so good. I cannot wait to get that soundtrack.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's dope. I agree. Like this, I could probably get this soundtrack on vinyl. Like that's how good it is. I am with you on that.
Yeah. Yeah, he was awesome. I was just thinking to myself if the blues guy, if he was an actual like musician or if he, you know what I mean? Like I don't want to get too much spoilers, but the end of like the end of it. Because that guy. Yeah, is that guy an actual musician or was he like an actor?
He's an actual blues singer. Yeah, but I don't know if I don't think the initial actor was, but man, that voice.
He could definitely do it.
Oh my God, so phenomenal! And Delroy Lindo, I love that guy.
Yeah,
he is not one of those guys that's like really headlining, but whenever I see him in a movie, I'm just so glad he's there.
Yep. He's he's like that character actor. He's never the star. But you're always happy to see him. And just a great performance on this one. And I like it's cool when you get to be the one having fun. You know, like Michael B. Jordan, he's playing the lead character, and one of them is very, very serious. So none of the stuff he gets to do is really fun. You know, and I'm sure like they're having fun on set or whatever, but like when the camera rolls, he's a serious guy. Delroy Lindo just gets to be this dude, and the guy's a drunkard, so like anything goes already, and he just gets to have a lot of fun, and you can tell. But no, it's super dope. I love it when like they just let a character just have fun, and you can tell that like he's making it fun for everyone.
Mm-hmm. Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan have not missed yet, in my opinion. and they just keep churning out great stuff.
Yeah, this is one of those great director actor, team ups that just I anything they make I will watch.
And while the movie has some very serious stuff, there's a lot of comedy moments in it as well, which I didn't think was going to be in this movie. Like I said, like Max, I didn't know what to expect going into this movie. I had seen one of the trailers, so parts of it were kind of spoiled, even though it's not. Yeah, we shouldn't have known. But I get why they did it, because people would be shocked and probably cry. But yeah, I didn't expect it to be as funny as it was either, and it was really funny. And what's the name of the actor? The guy from 8 Mile. I'm trying to find his name.
Cheddar Bob.
Yeah.
No. Omar Miller.
Yeah, he's always fun.
Oh my god, I love that guy when he is in movies. He is so funny.
The big dude, the doorman. Okay, what was his name in the movie?
Cornbread.
Cornbread. Yeah. That dude was hilarious. He's dope. I love him.
Yeah, such a good cast. Everybody go. I'm really glad this movie had like a 12% drop off from last week, or maybe it was 20%, but it's the lowest drop off in the last 12 years for a big movie. So I'm glad it has legs and it's pulling numbers, because it's really good. Yeah, I won't be surprised if we get some Oscar noms, which is rare to say for a movie that came out this early.
Maybe for like the music, I could definitely see that.
Do horror movies usually get that's usually the only caveat is usually
they got to remember it too, because it's early in the year. And also, guess what? Now you're required to actually watch the movies you vote for, according to that new Academy rule.
I'm for that. Thank God.
Thank God.
It's weird that 100 years later they finally hey, you know what?
Right.
Maybe you should watch. You should know
about
actually
watch
these. You speak on. Maybe before you just get to say this one's the best, you should see it.
I totally forgot.
Grandmother was telling them to do it. Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up, Mike, because I woke up to a text from Autumn, which was that article, and it was like WTF. And I'm like, they don't do that. They don't watch the movies before they vote. Like, I know that there is a whole campaigning process, which I also think is bullshit.
Yeah.
But there is yes, watch the movies, because I mean, it's just a popularity contest to this point. Then,
but I mean, it already is just a popularity contest. But I don't understand how you're able to vote on a thing that you have no stake in. You
didn't even take the time to watch.
Yeah, right. Your opinion could be disbarred from anything you haven't seen, right?
Well, especially since part of the whole publicity and promoting it too is you ship out screeners to the people who are going to vote on it. You give them free of charge. Be check out the movie. So you expect them to check out the movie before they actually vote on it. So I hope I've been hearing good stuff about Sinners. I hope to check it out soon, probably. And I hope it gets recognized come around next year. But yeah, horror gets kind of a short shrift.
Yeah, but it's more than just horror. Though.
I agree, but it's the genre.
It is in the horror genre, because horror does happen. So I guess you have to put it there. But it's just speaking on what the movie actually is. It's a gangster movie.
Yeah.
For most of the movie,
the first hour is nothing horror related at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's the Dusk Till Dawn part is the version of that. Okay.
So I mean, it's obviously again, you have to throw it in the horror class because vampires show up. But it's so much more than that. And again, as the guy who hates horror, I would watch this movie 10 times. I definitely want to go see it again in the theater. I want to bring people who haven't seen it.
So far, I think Michael B. Jordan's going to be hard to ignore. We'll see what happens, but I hope he, at least stays in the back of people's minds.
Oh, man. At the end, good. Michael B. Jordan at the end.
It's so good.
So good. Did I ever... sorry, Michael B. Jordan at the end of that movie reminded me of... did I ever talk about... what's it called? Something Ridge.
Hacksaw Ridge?
No,
that's where I went to.
Movie. It's a newer movie. It's basically Rambo. I think it's on Netflix. but it's Black Rambo, Black Rambo. So I call him Rambro.
Yeah, she talked about it a while ago.
Okay, good. Yeah, but like the last scene of that reminded me of Rambro.
All right, cool. But hold on, before we get, I want to ask you about Death of the
All
Unicorn.
right, cool.
I want to ask you about Death of the Unicorn, but I give Sinners. I don't give a lot of perfect scores. I do like a lot of movies, but I give this one a 5 out of 5. I loved it.
I also loved it. 4 out of 5 for me. There were it's and this is on technicality. You know, I don't like to give zeros and I don't like to give 5s. But like when they're doing the twin stuff with Michael B. Jordan, like you can really tell. There's something about the way the camera looks that kind of threw me off whenever they're both like in, you know, like one hands a cigarette to the other one and they have to like do things so that, you know, like, oh, hey, there's 2 people there, you know. So yeah, that technology still hasn't quite got there.
You got to take it back to the Future days when they had the obvious like green screen cutaway.
Yeah,
one hand looks slightly shorter than the other as Doc Brown passes a wrench to himself behind a lamppost.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you know, but yeah, it's we're not quite there yet, and it did kind of take me out. But other than that, like, I mean, yeah, everything's really, really good, and I'm not gonna hate on anyone giving it a 5. I'm just not gonna do that.
What about you, Justin?
I think 4.5. I mean, it was a great movie. Like, it's probably one of my favorites of the year. But it's like 4.5. Like, nothing's ever perfect, right? But it was very, very, very good. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, whole lot of fun. And I mean, like, I feel like it also gave you a lot of times for snarky comments. Like the movie had these specific lulls where you could just get, like, because Justin was firing him off all night, but but it wasn't like, you know, it's not like he was talking during the movie, you know. So like, I get kudos for that. Like they pulled that off really well. Like something would happen, they knew somebody needed to make a snarky comment, and they're like, "Here's this little lull, fire it off, fire it quickly, but here's your time."
Yeah,
just like the Minecraft movie.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
dude, people that don't know, I follow the local drive-in because I like to go to the drive-ins over the summer, and they're showing Sinners first, awesome, and then Minecraft second. So they expect the kids to stay up till 11 o'clock. Like, forget the fact that they're sitting through Sinners. They expect them to stay up till 11 o'clock to watch Minecraft. And you know, it's because the studio dictates what the second feature is at theaters. But still, it doesn't seem to equate to good business, in my opinion. Like, they should be reversed, because the people who make Sinners will stay up or come later. They can skip Minecraft. But
or like the parents who have to drag their kid, like, who are like, okay, the kids want to go see Minecraft. They don't want to be there through Sinners and then Minecraft. Like, that's not fair to them.
Yeah, and drag your kids out the door at 11 o'clock.
I didn't realize they were dictated by the studio for the second movie. That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, like, who gets top billing? Yeah, that makes some sense to me.
I mean, you never know. A chicken jockey might have shown up in the background.
Chicken jockey!
Max, how was Death of the Unicorn? Because I have not asked you.
Death of a Unicorn was fun. It's not great. There is, like, I mean, I'm kind of tired of Jenna Ortega playing Jenna Ortega. I mean, like, she's not bad. It's just like, I think she can act. I just don't know, because I haven't seen her do anything else. But you know, like, it's fine. Paul Rudd is fine. The premise is funny. The movie is pretty funny. And just to see these people slowly just deteriorate into madness over this unicorn is a lot of fun. So yeah, like, I liked it. I'd probably give that one like a 3 out of 5. But it's definitely one you can go watch. I don't think it needs to be a theater watch. It'll work, I think, just as good at home, or maybe even better. But
yeah, I was planning on seeing it at home.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think, like, there's nothing nothing that happens that's so spectacular that you need to watch it in the theater.
So I was curious though, getting back to Sinners really quick, because talking about like seeing in theater, how was the IMAX for Sinners? I mean,
we didn't
it was.
see it.
Oh, you didn't see it in IMAX? Okay.
No, yeah, we were on the regular. I would go see it in friggin' IMAX.
Me too. Let's do it.
Well, because it was filmed in IMAX, so that's what I was wondering. Like,
oh, okay.
Next weekend, guys, let's do it.
I might have to track down an IMAX showing just to compare. But Death of a Unicorn is okay. It's just okay, but like I had fun. So 3 out of 5, I'd give that one.
I did watch Companion this week, so it didn't totally suck. I watched Companion finally
with
Jack Quaid.
Yeah. How was that?
It's okay. I mean, it wears the premise on its sleeve, like from the get-go. Like the poster gives away what it is, basically. But I did like the twists and turns it did take. The performances are really great. The main girl, she was also one of the main girls in Heretic. I can't remember her name for the life of me.
That movie was so good too.
Yeah, she's really good. She was really good in it.
I wanted to see that one and I missed it. Sorry.
It's on your streaming service, man. So you can go watch it.
Excellent.
The performance is really good. Guillermo from What We Do in the Shadows is really good in it. And
Gizmo.
Yeah. I'd recommend it. It gives the Ex Machina vibes certainly, but for what it is, it works. So.
Oh, I wanted to see that one, but we haven't talked about Heretic on this podcast. Who's seen it besides Mike? Justin, have you seen it?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
With Hugh Jackman,
Hugh Grant.
Grant.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
One of the Hughes.
Hugh Jackman. He's scratching his head with his claws and saying "fucking" and these 2 girls are stuck in his house.
No spoilers, but I love that the ending is the sum of the entire movie. It's right on theme, and oh my God, it's so good.
I've been listening to a lot of true crime stuff about Mormons, so anything that makes Mormons uncomfortable in universe, I'm all for.
It's very specific, but that was awesome.
Oh,
so
don't get me wrong, they're great they're the 2 leads. They play these Mormon, missionaries. I'm not giving it away too much, but they're great leads, and you do sympathize with them throughout it. But anything that's just this is silly, and I'm going to show you how silly it is that you got golden plates that you. So.
I think anybody can watch this movie, whether you're religious, not religious. It's got a really good message about the whole structure of the whole thing. It is so good. And honestly, I haven't seen a lot of Hugh Grant's quote unquote actor bait movies, but he is so good in this. I didn't know that he was capable of this. I remember 9 Months Hugh Grant, not and Hugh Grant from Dungeons and Dragons. But
the last thing I saw Hugh Grant in was the Willy Wonka movie.
Well, he was the Oompa Loompa, right?
Yeah.
No, he's good. Hugh Grant's legit a great actor and stuff. And I like that he's taken this turn into I'll embrace being, a sinister fuddy-duddy in these movies. I'll embrace that wholeheartedly. I'm old. I'm not a heartthrob anymore. I don't really think I was what was the Family Guy joke? Oh, I'm charmingly befuddled.
Yeah.
So.
Yes. I think, Hugh Grant would have made a great, Kingsman villain. The same way Samuel L. Jackson.
I was honestly, waiting for him to show up in the sequel or Kingsman or whatever that universe is now that they're doing. Argyle, I guess, or whatever that.
He wasn't a funny pimp because he got in trouble with being with prostitutes when he was younger. So that would have been a funny twist on that.
Thanks, Jay Leno.
What?
So, for any of you who were born after 1995, Hugh Grant had a little run-in with the law and a worker. So,
victimless crime, really.
Hey, she did really well for herself after that. Book deals, all that stuff.
I blew you, Grant.
Yeah. Hey, hell, it's goddamn, lady, she got a lottery ticket. So it's
that's yes, absolutely. That's awesome. I'm so glad for her. That's so great. How famous are you if you can make someone famous?
Yeah,
yeah,
for sure.
I want to ask you, Justin, about Secret Layers, but before I do, did anybody watch The Last of Us this week?
No,
I did. It was sad as shit.
Oh my god!
I didn't even think about it.
So good.
That should be the quote. Sad as shit.
Yeah, Bella Ramsey's acting in this episode, and Caitlin Dever. I love Caitlin Dever. I've loved Caitlin Dever since I saw her on the Tim Allen show that I did not like. Like, I knew that she was a good actress, and then everything she has done since has been just right after that. Booksmart was awesome. She did the show on Netflix where she's a rape victim and she's kind of skittish, so the cops don't believe her, and she's really good in it. And this, like, she is so good in the role. I can't remember her character's name. Justin, help me out. In Last of Us.
Oh, she's the pissed off one who wants to murder.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's like 90% of the cast.
Yeah.
And then Bella Ramsey was so good. I don't want to give it away if anybody's living under a rock, but she is so good in the final sequence of this episode that is just.
I like that. God. I like that the person's living under a rock, like they haven't seen The Last of Us, but they're listening to this podcast.
I mean,
hello, Jerry.
I mean, you'll lump me in with that too. I haven't watched past episode 4 of the first season. Like, I know what happens in the games.
So you've seen the very best.
Yeah, I mean, it's like that with Andor for me. I saw the first 3 episodes of Andor, and I'm like, oh, I'm good.
Oh my goodness!
I'm weird like that. Yeah,
but like, oh my, no, that's awesome. I wish I would have stopped at episode 4. Not that the other episodes were bad,
but it peaked.
But yeah. I mean, like episode 4. Hell, if somebody would have like just came in for episode 4 and then dipped out after that and never watched another episode, that is the best possible Last of Us experience.
Episode 3 is the one you're thinking of, Max.
Episode 3.
Oh, is it 3 with Offerman?
Yeah, I think
that was 3. Okay.
Yeah, whatever the episode that was, they should have not aired another episode after that.
In fact, that's what I was thinking. I saw episode 4, and I'm like, that's no episode 3. I think I'm good.
Yeah.
So
now they should have aired that as a one-off, like a special. Last of Us presents this couple.
Yes.
Well, no, they'll Walking Dead that shit. That'll be the spinoff eventually. It'll be like whatever they keep doing with the Walking Dead at this point.
I'm honestly surprised that the moment that happened in this episode happened so soon. I mean, kudos to them for letting it happen so soon, because if The Walking Dead would have milked it for at least 4 more seasons, like, it would not have happened. She would have been looking for him. We would have got, instead of a 5-year time jump at the first episode of the season, we would have lived through those 5 years as she is out hunting. And I was just, episode 1 was kind of slow. And then episode 2 just really like brought it home and was everything I liked about the series. I cannot wait to see where we go from here. I'm excited because I don't know the games. I honestly thought Caitlin Dever's character was the love interest of Bella Ramsey. So when the thing happens, I was surprised that it was her, like finding out that it was her that was doing the stuff. But yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm very excited, and I'm very excited to see the comeuppance that comes. Or at least I'm hoping for sooner than later that comes from it. It'll be good.
All right, well, I can't wait to go watch this episode. That's that. I've realized what I'm going to do with the rest of the evening after the podcast.
You only need like 45 minutes. You'll be great.
Yeah, no, it's not. Well, I mean, you're
after
old.
that bedtime. Yeah, that's.
I gotta go to bed early too. I got a flight tomorrow, but Justin and Max, explain Secret Lair to me. I've been watching Justin's pack openings on the channel, but
Secret Lair is kind of cool and also kind of shitty.
Yeah.
All it is in essence is variant art on Magic cards. Like, that's really all it is. Now they've done a lot of different ones. And like, you know, it's cool, like what cards are available, and sometimes they'll make like random like ultra mythics that are, you know, like rare and you know, only 7 people end up opening them. But it's just alt art. It's just like they do IPs. They'll do different things. Justin got the X-Men ones and the Spider-Man ones.
And SpongeBob, because I got a bundle, so I got a bunch of them recently. But but to your point, there are sometimes you get unique ones, like Deadpool, brand new card. There's not another Deadpool. There's not like a different version of Deadpool. He is
solely unique. Another card. Yeah. Oh, the Deadpool card. We talked about it on stream. That Deadpool card is dope. I love that card. But the shitty thing is like it's behind a paywall. Obviously, like you have to, and then also like you have to. Once they go,
that's my problem. I don't care. Put whatever number you want towards it. Like people will pay it or they won't pay it, right? Like, my problem is if you're not within the first 5 minutes of a popular one, you're not getting it.
No, yeah, and that's that. And then also sometimes you end up waiting for 6 to 9 months. Oh, every time. So
Well,
I've heard it's been bad and worse, not like consistently bad or
Let me go back to like Godzilla Lands. I forgot I ordered them. It took them so long. I got it in the mail like 8 months later. The Marvel Secret Lair I got within like 3 weeks, which wasn't terrible. I thought you were talking about the queue. The queue experience recently has been awful. So they decided that the queue was the way to go to avoid the Godzilla Land problem of print to demand rather than print a certain number. And that's why they run out of stuff, which drives me nuts because it's just people that have either the time or the bots to go in and buy a bunch of bulk versions of it so then they can sell it in the secondary market for a profit. Right. So it's just shitty. Like I would rather wait the 7 months and everybody get the thing they want rather than it be, hey, if you weren't available on noon on a Monday
and
for 5 minutes, you're not getting, you know what I mean?
And shitty internet, you're fucked.
Yeah.
No internet, you're fucked.
You accidentally refresh your browser.
Yeah, you're fucked.
You're at the end of the line again.
It reminds me of San Diego Comic-Con. I once tried to buy a ticket for San Diego Comic-Con, and I got took to a white screen.
I've tried 3 times. I've made it into the waiting room twice and never made it. Oh, no. I got to the screen. No, it was the waiting room. And it's like, oh, Thursday's available. The weekend's available. Yes, the weekend's available. I definitely don't want to go Thursday and Sunday. And then Friday's gone. Okay, Saturday's still available. Saturday's gone. Thursday and Sunday. I can't wait to go Thursday and Sunday. You're making side deals in the chat. Like, hey, if you get tickets, get me one. If you get tickets, I'll get you one.
Well, that and they're starting to raise prices on stuff. Like the most recent Secret Lair, usually it's, if I remember right, $30 for non-foil, $40 for foil. I think it was the general going rate. Now they're doing like 30 for non-foil, 60 for foil. The most recent one was 60, and I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. I don't want to spend $60 for 4 cards
for shininess on 4
cards.
It's
for and to your point, it's all alt art. There's nothing new about them. It's like, and those cards aren't worth $40. Like to my knowledge, $60.
But then like the secret, and then again, like you're saying, so like the hoarders, the bot makers, they buy up all the market, and then it double inflates this inflated priced thing anyway. And it's just like, I don't know, it doesn't feel good. I do like some of the stuff that they're doing, but like I wasn't so bad about it when they were doing the first thing, when they were printing like, hey, we're get your order in from this time to that time, and we're gonna print how much we need. How much you guys wanted is how much gets printed, and that's it.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. The problem with that is Magic is a collectible card game also. So if you make it available to everybody, then it's no longer a collectible thing because it's not. There's no value. But let me finish. I wish there was a way to block the bots because the fans should be able to buy the stuff. You know what I mean? So that way they can get their thing and they can be collectible.
Oh
yeah. Two responses. Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast have never been a part of the secondary market, which is what they're trying to do here. They are trying to be a part of the secondary market. But previously, it was all sealed product. I'm going to give you a booster box that has cool cards in it, and you get to sell them at your storefront. They are actively screwing the storefronts with Secret Lair. because of that. I mean, if you want to be mad about that, they are screwing people because, like, I don't think there's a good way for people to get allocation to a storefront. And people like VGMX might be able to tell me different. Max might know, but I think they have to go through the same process us regular people have to do to get it. So there's not a good way to do that. Yeah.
There's only one secret layer that went out to storefronts, and it sucked, so nobody bought it. So then it's like a proof of concept, but like you shot yourself in the foot, like you did it on purpose.
Yeah, it's because, like, while I agree it's a collectible card game, Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast have usually stay out of that realm, that secondary market that is like, hey, this is all just cardboard we're printing. One has a different picture than the other, but it's all just in the same box we're going to give the storefront and these different online sellers. You know what I mean? Like, there is a stark difference between that and, like, hey, print to order should be a thing. That should fit that demographic. Everyone gets the thing we're printing for the price we wanted.
Like, when you think about, like, okay, it's not everybody gets one. It's everyone that wants one right now gets one. But then also, people are like, I don't have the money to buy those right now. I can't get one. I don't, X, Y, or Z reason they can't get it. There's still demand past what you print. And however many people buy that card defines the rarity of that card. So if you get a collector who is trying to just have everything, and only 100 people ordered X, Y, or Z card, those cards are now the most rare cards in Magic the Gathering. So it also does a whole different thing with the secondary market. So like, I don't see what the problem is. Your point shouldn't be whatever you do after I make my product. Your point should be sell my product. Like, if 140, like, your people want to give you their money and they can't.
But again, it's corporations, so of course they want to get in the secondary market. But secondly, the corporations, I'm sure Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast would mass produce this stuff, but then you got the collectors who are pissed off because everybody has it and their stuff's not worth anything.
Yeah. Okay. Hey, tell you what, Freddie, get on the internet and complain about it. I made my money. I thought line go up, right? I thought that was the point. Give me all the money. Isn't that the point?
To Jason's point for that, I do think that on several of their, like, corporate, like, stock calls, they say we sell out of a product, and that's probably a better message than, hey, we sold X amount of a thing, rather than, hey, demand was so high we sold out within 10 minutes. That is probably a sales thing, which kind of sucks, but, like, I think that's probably.
There was a set recently that they overproduced, and that got a lot of people mad. I don't know what it was. It was maybe within the last 2 years.
Oh, there's like 4 sets that they
I will say, like, Final Fantasy. Good luck finding a sealed version of that anyway. That's all sold out. Good luck trying to get it. Like, to my knowledge, I don't think there's not a marked up box to be had with that set.
Oh yeah, and it's the same thing with Pokemon too. It's utterly absurd. And then, like, that one even worse because it's like more of a children's game, and like, it's like kids cannot play this game for kids that they don't love.
The wonderful terrorists we're going to get are going to raise the price of
Pokemon. No, that's gonna.
One of my coworkers showed me a booster box of Pokemon cards with $6,000.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
We did the wrong things in middle school, Max and Mike.
Tell you what, Billy.
Magic card.
I'll buy you this for Christmas, but I will never buy you another Christmas present ever again in your life. You get this, or you
buy
get
your own Christmas presents.
Yeah,
38 years of
Christmas.
Christmas.
You gotta stand true. You're not getting this. But no, that secret layers, to Max's point, it's just alt art for a bunch of it. A lot of times you'll have independent IPs like Marvel. They had Stranger Things, Transformers. They've had a bunch of different ones.
Who's the singer with the face tattoos?
Post
Malone.
Malone. Yeah, he had his own one.
Yeah, he has a secret layer.
Which I think the guy that buys the one ring for $2 million deserves a secret layer. I'm cool. Do it.
Again, like, whatever. I don't buy paper Magic anyway. Like, I'm out of that game. I'm 100% out of it. But Yeah, hey, look, you want to spend $2 million on a Magic card? I don't care. But like, what Hasbro and Wizards I don't like a lot of their deal now.
I mean, at this point, I think they're just gonna push proxy. I mean, like, if you're not proxying, know that I'm okay with you proxying. Like, it's just too expensive of a card game.
Yeah,
like, just go proxy your thing. Play the cards you want to play. I'm over it.
And yeah, I'm tired of the cash grabs. Like, I would like a company to just like not be evil. I would just like that so much. Like, especially like this company, like, that doesn't. They're not doing anything that's gonna help anyone in the long run. It's a card. You're making toys and card games. Like. Come on, guys. Like, do we need to take all the money? Like, do we need to take all the money when the whole point is to have fun?
Well, do you play Arena stuff? Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I play. Yeah, I love Arena because you don't have to spend money.
Yeah, but did you see where, like, for the Marvel IP for Spider-Man, they couldn't get the digital rights to it? So they're going to have alternate art for the online versus what, like, if you bought a booster box of Spider-Man, those cards will be in standard, but they will have different art and things like that aren't related to Marvel because they couldn't get digital rights. There's a whole name to it. I forget what it was, but it was wild to me that, like, it's a whole secondary digital thing you have to go through just to play those cards.
Yeah. Whatever.
Guys, Mike sent over videos, and I almost forgot about it because we're having such a beautiful conversation. I cannot wait. I'm going to play the one that's probably going to disturb me the most, and
none of these are really that disturbing, honestly. I'm going easy. I'm going easy on Justin this.
Thank you very much
this week.
I remember the
Blubber Records.
I remember
Kids from Rose. Awesome.
It's music themed this week.
That's awesome.
Oh my goodness! Oh, look at him! Oh,
it's so weird. Also, who's the genius that sat down and was like, you know what? I can make a song with these.
Oh my goodness!
I love that last one.
The last one sells it for sure. Oh my goodness!
I was reminded of that because of the Super Bowl commercial this year with Seal as the Seal. I remember this video now. I was like,
oh my goodness, Seal.
Yeah, I went with a music theme this week. I was just like,
I appreciate it. That was so good.
Yeah,
that's not it, guys. That's not it, boys. We got more.
Oh no, I
oh no.
We need the. But wait,
there's more. This one might be the most disturbing.
I am disturbed already.
Yep.
Is that the Mad TV guy or the Mad Magazine guy?
You beautiful, oh, you great big beautiful, oh.
I don't know why. I have seen these on other streams, and I was like, oh my god, I need to find this one again. With this knockoff Kermit the Frog voice.
Right?
I just love the way the eyes move too.
Yeah.
But I guess this was an actual kid show at some point.
That scrunched up face is so interesting. Like, what?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It reminds me of. Sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I love that it's a combination of actual hands and then a puppet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'd be lying if I didn't say this is catchy. Oh, you beautiful. Oh, you great big beautiful. Oh.
That face reminds me of that Star Kid movie. Remember that, like the machine, the face on the inside where
it does look like it a little.
Oh my goodness! This would come on for the freaking GIs out there. Like, we're gonna play the new hit single, "You Beautiful Oh."
Oh, you beautiful. Oh, that's like. I expect Adult Swim to play that like at 4 a.m. in the morning at some point.
Yeah, in between cartoons. Yeah, for sure.
I love these videos you send me, Mike. I love that you remember them because you message me in the morning on Saturdays, and it always makes me happy to get that message.
Yeah, I was just like, we're having a thing today, right? I'll send you an email.
I want to let everybody know that Spavia sponsors the Geeks Podcast. Justin and I went and had ours.
We did.
And I can tell you that I want a massage all the time now. They are amazing. First off, I feel really bad that these people have to touch you. But on top of that, like, it's a wonderful experience. They give you a robe and you sit down and they give you a drink and then you go and get. I've never had a massage. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing.
So
Everybody,
you don't necessarily feel that bad that they have to touch you in that case because it's
but
good.
Yes, but you can unwind in their peaceful retreat room with a warm aromatherapy neck pillow. I didn't even know what an eye pillow was. I know what an eye pillow is now, guys. Check out Spavia Day Spot, Bridge Park, Dublin, Ohio. You can find the links in all of our social media and down below as well.
Jason was talking about a dude who lives under the rock. He was talking about himself.
Dude,
he doesn't know what a neck pillow is.
I mean, I love it.
It's a pillow for your neck.
Yeah, no, I need to pull my head out my ass and get down there, and because I have had a massage before, and I do also. I agree that they're awesome. So, I heard they take good care of you, and yeah, I'm definitely down for a massage.
Yeah, no, I loved it. I like Jason. I've never had one before, and it was a really, really fun time, and I look forward to doing it again.
Absolutely.
Really, really
Anything to help you mellow out in this day and age.
Right.
I don't screen these ahead of time, Justin. I watch them for the first time with you.
This is so disturbing for some reason.
Yeah.
What?
That's 2 videos in a row where you have some random jump scare at the end. So
have you guys never seen this? You never heard the Screaming Cowboy song before?
No.
Okay. Look it up later for yourselves. But yeah. I don't know why that one just made me laugh.
That was that was crazy.
Yeah, it's something else.
It was too good. But like that balloon thing exists.
Yeah.
It's also hilarious.
Oh yeah.
Like what? Who? When they were making the balloon, they're like, "This is gonna be great." You know, like a great week at work when they had to make that thing.
And it's tailored to one specific person.
Yeah. Oh god.
One specific likeness.
I want that for me so bad. I want to run out of an inflated tunnel that's myself screaming to the heavens at the top of it. Come on, let's go. I want that so bad. How much does that cost?
I know we can get one of you though. It'd be really sweet.
I'm sure Post Malone. I'm sure Post Malone will get one.
Post Malone will totally fucking get one. I'm gonna get one. I'm gonna call Post up like right now. Me and him are
listen,
right
Posty.
I don't know if you guys do, but like,
and then he'll be like,
"Yep," and the giant tunnel.
Yep.
All right, here we go. We got one more. We got two more.
Oh, I know that movie.
Yep.
You got a war face? That's a war face. War
I rickrolled you, kinda.
I appreciate the consistency. That was the theme to today, and you nailed it.
Well, I saw the first video, and then immediately got recommendations for other memes of that. So.
Yes. Oh god, that's so good.
I couldn't pass up Full Metal Jacket.
No.
Oh
man, especially fresh off of Daredevil.
Right.
All right, here we go. We got more. One last one, guys.
One last one.
Oh, we're gonna get rickrolled one more time.
I'll spoil it for you. You don't.
If this was an actual Rickroll, that would be.
I just think this is cute.
I want everybody to lift your hands and listen. That's all he wants. He just wants a super yes. You know why? Because you did it. Tell the Lord, you did it. Because we think it, God did it. Come on, quiet.
I love that bird. This is just pure creativity right here.
Right?
I agree, yeah.
Come on, tell him you did it.
Oh, I love it.
You did it. Oh, Kurt Franklin, let's go.
That's so good.
When I didn't know how I
You can make this your morning alarm and not be mad about it.
Oh my goodness.
I want to get this off iTunes.
So good.
I love how happy he is, too. You can tell he's having a really good time.
Oh,
dude.
you got to throw your all into it. It's like, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I'm really taking a break from YouTube.
I had that was a hard one to pick because there's one with a dog that's howling and he does like a really smooth R&B to the dog that's howling. There's one with a toddler who's like crying and he does that one really well too.
Is a YouTuber that does that or a TikToker that does that?
Yeah, well, he's like online comedian type of thing, and he just takes like clips that have a melodic kind of tone to them briefly, and he ends up vamping the song. No, it's really cool.
Yeah, that's freaking dope. That's great.
Nothing too weird this week. Just
yeah.
Very, very good collection of videos.
Yeah, I don't feel bad that we did the spot thing on this one. You know, like
no.
In the past few weeks, I would have felt bad.
Very advertiser friendly.
Yeah,
collection
yeah.
of
Like
videos
this
this
one,
week.
I think there's only a few cuss words in this one. You know, like
Justin's
good.
not
Like we did really good.
Yeah,
Justin hasn't lost any hair this episode.
I need to lose, but like it might be funny of a monetization meter rather than like
The rise and fall.
Oh man,
stock market trending.
Just as soon as I say bark. Just torpedoes all the monetization.
Well, I'll see you guys later.
Oh man, no, it's yeah, I'm jazzed. Like, see, you see guys, when you try hard, good, like you can do it. You just have to.
Good stuff happens.
Just keep doing, keep trying, and not be weird. Like not let it get to a weird space.
Yeah. Hey, Max. You know what, Max? You did it.
Living on ranges.
Well, guys, coming soon, not next week, but one Saturday in the coming future, we finally hooked up with Canned Air. It's been a long time coming.
Phrasing.
No, that's exactly how I said it. It was wonderful. Those guys are super funny. I'd met Jack and Randy. Randy's been on our show before, but it was cool meeting, Jeremy for the first time because John talks about Jeremy a lot. Because Jeremy's if you've never listened to Canned Air, go back and listen to their Christmas episode from last year. John's also in it. Awful at Christmas trivia, but it's really funny. And the editing process that went into that was just Jeremy. They do a good job, and I'm just glad they've been doing it since what he said, 2014, and we need to cross paths with each other, but never like actually interacted, which is crazy because they know John really well, and we know John really well, so.
And Randy is my brother. We connected.
There was a connection.
Yeah, so big ups to Randy, and Canned Air. Yeah, like it was dope. It was a lot of fun. So. And
Max tells a story about how he almost killed Weird Al.
I did almost kill Weird Al one time, but you're gonna have to listen to that episode to find out how.
Yeah.
Like it could have possibly been the most comedically awesome, hilarious death of all time.
Yeah,
but
I agree. But guys, keep an eye out for Canned Air. Canned Air meets Three Geeks. We're gonna do it Abbott and Costello style with the title. I am super excited. I'm glad it happened. We're going on their show too next month. So All you guys like, comment, subscribe. Go to youtube.com/MikeMcGTV. Matt Talk is a rerun tomorrow, but it's still on at 7 p.m. So go check that out. Jamie and I will be back next week for the big binge watch list, where we're going to talk about the ultimate troll that we did to Justin. And we'll be back next Saturday at 7 p.m.
I wish you wouldn't. That's the thing in the vault.
Recycle your droids.
Nope.
Did you get?
Go to the spa though. It makes me think of comments that came through.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare! Don't ruin it!